Like I said, these jobs don't give a flying f. They rather work you into a grave.
They don't care about us. Made even worse by the fact that we could work from home. We should be working from home. We have the ability to work from home.
If you drop dead at your job today, they will post your job. They will post your job.
There you go. Expecting too much from a job. And I said it already, and I'm gonna say it again. You're looking on the wrong side of the fence, guys. You're looking on the wrong side of the fence. Because if you understand what a job is, or the reason for having a job, none of this would matter to you. None of it.
Stop working hard for your manager. They don't care about you. Do something yourself, learn a skill set, and become your own boss.
Annoying and frustrating that you're gonna send me home for being 2 minutes late. And I get it, I shouldn't have been 2 minutes late, but that's the grace period.
Come along for the complaints, but expect different perspectives. Guys, this one is gonna be a good one. See you on the other side. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Guys, my name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing. And while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, as usual, guys, we'll be taking a look at these videos, and I will be giving you my review on what I think they should have done, or better yet, what I would have done had I been in their situation. And at the end of the video, guys, I try to make sure I put something special together just to add value to you, something that you could take away after watching my videos. So stick around for that. But without further delay, let's get right into it.
These jobs do not care about us. One of my friends had to basically be quit fired today. Now that friend is not a Slack worker. That friend was actually ranked #1 in our entire center. Why? Over a mistake. A mistake that came about because they keep changing the policies and everyone keeps telling them, you keep changing the policies. So then they wanted to write this friend up. And the friend was not going for it because why would she? And boom, now she's gone. This comes right after another friend who's a single mother had to basically quit fire because she's out of days. She has a brand new baby who just started daycare, and the baby is sick, you know, the way babies do. And now, surprise, surprise, this friend is out of days, out of time, in less than 6 months because they don't care about us. Made even worse by the fact that we could work from home. We should be working from home. We have the ability to work from home. They make us work from home sometimes, but will they let us just because? No, because they don't care.
Hey guys, I just want to come and talk about these jobs. And let me just say this, take that time off. Use your PTO time. Don't miss your baby's first birthday or first holiday because you're at work, even though you took off in advance. Because as much as hard work and time you put into these jobs, they will still replace you. Because if there's a will, there's a way. God will bless you with a better job. Matter of fact, a better job with better pay. So I'm saying take them sick days, take your PTO time, take your mental days, take your off days, because a job is replaceable. Your life and kids and mental health is not. If you drop dead at your job today, they will post your job. They will post your job. Did you guys hear about the lady that literally died at her desk? I'm sorry, rest in peace. Died at her desk and was there for days before they even noticed? Your job is your job. They do not care about you. It is a company. They care about the bottom line, sales. It's a company. It's a business. Do not stress yourself out over a job. Do your job, go home, and work on your second stream of income.
Guys, in a previous video, I did a breakdown of the reasons for working a job. And it's clear that in these videos, they have no idea as to why they're working a job. No idea. And let me just say, if you own a business, or if you happen to see the other side of owning a business, you'll know why your job or your company does certain things. You'll definitely know why. So when you talk about change of policy, and the policy should be this, and who has baby and the baby is young, and they're doing it for bottom line, or they're doing it for capital gains or sales, you really don't understand what it means to own or have a business, or to operate a successful business or company. You really don't understand. Now, I know you're seeing it through the eyes of an employee, but sometimes, guys, you need to look through the eyes of an employer. Now, when she talk about working from home, you're not obligated to work from home. It is not your company. It's not your business. And the minute you own a business, you could run it your way. You could tell your staff, listen, come in whenever you want, come in late if you want, never show up to work if you want. You're working on a job to earn an income. That's it. That's it. But let's keep going.
Job does not care about you. At any moment, regardless of how long you've been employed at your job, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and regardless of your job title, you could be an employee, supervisor, manager. Your job does not care. Your job can let you go at any single moment. I'm not telling you to not care about your work. I'm not telling you to not go to work and bust your behind. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if your job were to let you go today, you are still somebody. You were someone before that job, and you'll be someone after that job. There have been so many people who have died thinking that one day, man, I'm going to get to enjoy my life. Man, one day I'm going to get to enjoy retirement. And they don't even live to see it. They tell us 65, and some people are dying at 25. Some people are dying at 35. Some people are dying right now as I record this video, thinking that one day I'm going to get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Like, what type of nonsense is that? Again, I'm not saying don't care about your job. I'm not saying don't work hard. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, man, enjoy your life. You are more important than your job. Your job is to take care of you. I don't care if you work 60 hours, 70 hours, or 80 hours a week. Your full-time job is to take care of you, because you are with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
No, let me just say this, guys. A lot of you saying that your job don't care about you. And let me say, for me, I don't care if my job cares about me. I really don't care. The only thing I want them to do is provide an environment which is safe and hassle-free, so I could carry out the job that I'm paid to do. That's it. You don't have to be my friend. I don't want you breathing on my neck. I want a safe vehicle so I could get the work done. And that's it. So I could go home, and whatever resources I collect from exchanging my time, that's where it get real. That's what I pay attention to. That's where I pay very close attention to. Because what you don't know is that because I'm not able to print money, the money that I get from working is the money that I'm going to use to free myself from work.
One thing I've clocked here, and it's prevalent within our culture especially, you need to stop taking your work so seriously, even way too seriously, to the point where it's actually detrimenting your mental health. I'm not saying you shouldn't strive, I'm not saying you shouldn't work hard, anything along them lines, but let's be realistic, and I'm being real with you guys. If you was to drop dead tomorrow, you're getting replaced, bro. They don't care for you, they're not paying for your funeral, they're not even coming to your funeral. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but when I used to have a job, I used to be the last one in, and I used to be the first one out. And I clocked this from very, very early, that they do not care about you. You could have mental health, you could have funerals, you could have family issues going on. They will just ask you, so when are you next in? So please, for the love of God, don't care about your job as much as you care at the moment, because right now it is your life, it is everything, and without it you're nothing. And I think the pandemic taught a lot of people the harsh way. So please don't take your job seriously. And this is the trap that so many people get trapped into. So the moral of the story: stop working hard for your manager. They don't care about you. Do something yourself, learn a skill set, and become your own boss.
I'm like so upset right now. I just got sent home from work for being 2 minutes late. 2 minutes late. Mind you that if you're 2 minutes late, you're still able to clock in without needing a manager's like code. If you're past 2 minutes late and you're trying to clock in, you need their code. It was 2 minutes, so I could still clock in without needing their code. And I was like shocked. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah, pack, like, go home. Don't even clock in, just go home. And it's just so frustrating because I get it. I was late, so I understand. I'm not saying that I'm not wrong for being late. But then I asked him, I was like, why? He's like, I'm always catching you being late. And that couldn't be further from the fucking truth. There have been a handful of times when I'm 2 minutes late. But there have also been a handful of freaking times where I'm 30 minutes early, 40 minutes early, 15 minutes early, and I'm just chilling and I'm waiting. So I'd understand if, like, the past 6-7 shifts, every single shift I have been late. I get it, but I haven't. Just the other day, I literally came 40 minutes early and I sat there and I literally ate with the managers. I sat there and I ate with the managers because I was that early.
Stupid.
So it's really fucking annoying and frustrating that you're gonna send me home for being 2 fucking minutes late.
So I just seen where this guy was at his job for 42 years and they let him go. Now let that sink in. 42 years at one job. So clearly he was like a couple of years away from retirement. And guys, they just came in and cut this man like he was trash, like a sheet of paper. And this is why I tell you guys that jobs are not the way to go. This is the reason why jobs are becoming extinct. Imagine working for a place, blood, sweat, and tears that you done gave them everything. You wake up early, you go in early, you stay late, you train people. You're underpaid, you're overworked. I'm talking about, imagine working for a job that you done gave everything to. You done neglected relationships. You done damaged, you done burnt bridges with your family that you can't even get back. Because you done put a job first. You done gave that job everything. And for them to show their appreciation to you, they come in with you less than a year or two away from retirement and let you go. Guys, I have said this 1,000 times. Jobs do not care about you. They don't care about your family. They listen. Jobs are designed for you to work overtime every day, 8 to 12 hours a day, all year round, so that they can spend time with their families, build relationships, build memories, travel, do the things they love to do, while you're jeopardizing your family. And guess what? Right when you think you're going to be right there at the pinnacle of success, whatever that is of the job, guys, they're going to come in and they do exactly what they did to me. They're going to fire you because guess what? Jobs, it's just legalized slavery. They don't need you.
And again, there you go. Expecting too much from a job. And I said it already and I'm going to say it again. If you understand what a job is or the reason for having a job, none of this would matter to you. None of it. Guys, let me ask you a few questions. I just want to see where your headspace is at. You spend 40%, 50%, some people 60% of the income they receive from their job to a landlord or to a bank. Now you go ahead and you spend another 20, 25, sometimes 30% of the money you receive from your job to a car or to a bank, another bank, in the form of car payments. You're spending money on insurance. You're spending money on trips. You're spending money on luxury items. You're spending money on all your Jordan sneakers, Nike sneakers. Now, after you buy your luxury items, you're paying taxes on those items. True? Now you buy gas, you pay your electric bill, and for those of you in New York, you're paying Con Edison. True? Now, let me ask you this question. If you should fall sick tomorrow, any one of these guys are going to send you roses? Remember, you're giving them the money that you're complaining about that you got from your job to them. Now, let me ask you, if you fall sick tomorrow, will Con Ed send you roses or flowers or care about you? Will your landlord keep that apartment and not rent it out? Will the bank not foreclose on that house and give it to your next family member in line without any payments? Just tell me who you're spending your money with. The same money that you receive from your job that is going to give you a rose or that cares about you. Because Jordan don't care about you. Nike don't care about you. You buy 100 pair of sneakers over your lifetime and you will never receive a rose from him. Or you will never receive a rose from them. So please tell me, why would you hold your job to such a high standard? Why you expect all the above from your job but not from the people who you spend your job money with. And I'm going to say it. But I love my job. I love my job. And I'm going to tell you this. I love it for the mere fact that it allows me to acquire assets. It is giving me an opportunity that I would never have without a job. I cannot print money, guys. You cannot print money. Let's stop for a quick second. If you've made it this far in the video and you're liking the content, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Let me just say thank you for your like, thank you for your subscription. Let's get back to the video. At the end of each and every one of my videos, I try to put together something special for you. Something that I think would add value to you, or something that I think you could take away something from. And this one is no different. So let's take a look.
Now at 5:30, dozens of people finding themselves suddenly out of a job after Pepsi abruptly closed its only Chicago area plant. As WGN's Andrea Medina reports now, the workers' union says the closure came without warning.
I'm emotional right now. I don't want to break down.
Daryl Smith showed up to work at the PepsiCo plant on 51st Street in back of the yards on Monday morning, just like he had for the last 29 years. But the forklift operator and union steward soon learned he and 78 other workers were being let go.
We shut the plants down. Get some garbage bags, get your stuff out, and leave.
PepsiCo announced that their Southwest Side facility is now closed due to what the company calls physical limitations. The more than 60-year building was used for producing and distributing beverages. Employees have described the abrupt decision as a gut-wrenching shock.
They just made it seem like they woke up yesterday like, oh, we just gonna shut down 51st. Like, that's all, because they couldn't answer no questions. They was like, they don't know what's going on.
You thinking they would be bigger than this? Yeah, it's just messed up on the way they did it. I mean, they could have did it way better.
As if the news wasn't bad enough for the employees, they say they were escorted off the property by Chicago police officers. They indicated that this added another layer of distress to an already tough situation.
It was kind of crazy, like, this is how y'all treat, like, your employees.
Teamsters Local 727 claims the plant closed without any prior warning. They say at 5:45 this morning, PepsiCo sent an email to union members detailing the plant's immediate closure. But union reps argue that violates the WARN Act, which requires employers with 75 or more full-time employees to give 60 days advance notice of pending plant closures or mass layoffs.
This is the first time I've ever heard of people being told you are laid off effective immediately at this scale with no notice and really no answers of any kind.
PepsiCo released a statement acknowledging that the decision to close the 51st Street plant was difficult, but that it met all applicable legal requirements. Employees will receive their full wages and benefits through December 28th unless they resign before that date. The company also says it will work with union leaders to address the details of the closure. This unexpected shutdown has left dozens of workers facing uncertainty about their futures.
A lot of people want to retire from here. A lot of people have put their kids through school here, bought homes. You get people living from paycheck to paycheck.
The union says there are other workers at the plants, but it's not clear what will happen to them. Nonetheless, they're determined to ensure the affected 79 employees are supported. Reporting from back of the yards, Andrea Medina, WGN News.
Now, let me add to this. If you're holding a job today, guys, please be grateful, be thankful. Because you don't want to be one of these guys. You don't want to go to work tomorrow and you're hearing you no longer have a job. Pack your stuff up and leave. You don't want to hear that. And not when you have your mortgage to pay, your car payments, your kids coming out of school, your kids going off to college now. You don't want your credit card. You don't want that. You really don't want that. So my advice to you is look at a job differently, guys. Look at a job as an opportunity. Whether it's $21 an hour, $40 an hour, $70 an hour. It's an opportunity to get out the rat race. It's an opportunity to get off the wheel. Trust me. What I also want to say is you don't need 45 years to make it. If your head is screwed on right and you're looking at a job for what it is, you don't need 40 years to make it. You don't need 50 years to make it. You don't. Because you understand that from day one of working, this is an opportunity to do something bigger and better. And I know a lot of people talking about working for themselves and owning this or owning a business or running. You think it's easy. You think it's easy. You think a business don't pay bills, they don't pay light, they don't pay water, they don't pay sales tax, they don't pay city tax, they don't pay employees. And if you can't get your finances together, how are you going to get a business finance together? I know it's easy to throw around. You want to be your own boss and you want to do your own thing. Trust me, most of us are better off working. We could do it quicker while working. And I'm not stopping the person that wants to be an entrepreneur, but think about it. If you can't get your personal finances together, how are you going to run a business? It's the same thing, guys. As a matter of fact, it's more work. If you're complaining about doing 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, how are you going to be an entrepreneur? You're talking about 80, 90, 100 hours a week. You're talking about 7 days a week. Guys, I know a lot of people throwing around a lot of stuff out there, but be careful who you listen to. And you got to sometimes be able to pick the sense from the nonsense. And you definitely have to be able to identify the complainers. Definitely. Hang with people who are motivated. Hang with people who want to go places. Listen to people who want to go places. Listen with people who have been places. Once again, guys, we've come to the end of another great video. And as usual, if you found value in this one, please go ahead, subscribe, like, or share. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this one, please go ahead and share. But you know you won't get all your information from this one video. So please go ahead and click on this one right here. And now you will have access to the financial market, the financial news, making your first investment, and definitely my journey towards financial freedom. As usual, guys, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.